Look at Kenya. Look at Kenya using hailing tear gas. Hey. Oh God. They are chasing it. They are saying, do your worst now. Here we take. It's our country. Period. Soldier go wipe them parts in. They go chest down. They go shoot bullet. They go dodge. You see, that is what I said. We don't go get one. We go get down. That is how it should be.
We need to all pack out of this continent and allow this continent for Kenyans to be there alone and fix it. And when they are done fixing it, we come back. Because it seems like all of us as Africans now, we are scared. We are scared, and Kenyans are not.
From now on, no Nigerians should speak when Kenyans are speaking. No Nigerian should ever challenge Kenyans when it comes to anything, because we are not mates in anything.
Kenyans all over the country have been protesting, demanding for the immediate resignation of President William Ruto. Under President William Ruto's leadership, there has been increased cases of extrajudicial killings without any justice. There has been increased cases of corruption and bribery, especially involving politicians and top officials without anyone being arrested. Millions of graduates are currently jobless in Kenya, and Kenyans are being overtaxed, and the taxes are being diverted into personal pockets instead of being channeled towards development of the country and towards creating opportunities for the unemployed youth. Many businesses have been shut down due to the tough economic situation in the country, and among many other things that Kenyans are currently experiencing, and Kenyans have had enough. And apparently the whole world has been watching. So some countries in Africa also have corrupt politicians and government officials, but they've been silent, and they're watching Kenyans standing up for their rights, coming out to the streets to protest and refusing to be silenced and to suffer in silence. And other countries are also wondering, can we also unite like Kenyans? Can we also fight for our rights? Can we also get real change? And this is what some countries in Africa are actually saying about the situation in Kenya. Take a listen.
Kenya is giving me the worth of my data. I like the energy, they go wow. Nigeria, you too. 30 days challenges, so no. Don't get one when I defeat you. Why celebrities are talking first? Celebrities should be talking first. Why celebrities are wicked? Who will talk first? Look at Kenya. Look at Kenya using hailing tear gas. Hey. Oh God. They are chasing it. They are saying, do your worst now. Here we take. It's our country. Period. Soldier go wipe them parts in. They go chest down. They go shoot bullet. They go dodge. You see, that is what I said. We don't go get one. We don't go get down. That is how it should be. It is one person, the government will win. And it's everybody, the government will run. Oh God. When the rich will turn, they go say, hey, they don't pay our money. One idiot will come from nowhere. I say, hey, they protest or they don't pay our money. I want to go to Kenya. African leaders don't deserve peace. You won't come and say again, hey, now Igbo people, they gather do more. Hey, Yoruba not join, Hausa not join that time. Hey, why they want? And disunity, they smell. People are the reason why we are where we are. Imagine Yoruba come outside, say, why they do Igbo man like this? Hausa come outside, say, why they do Yoruba like this? We not agree. Oh God, Nigeria, that great day when it go be, see Kenya and trenches. Imagination walking me. You look at the military and say, step aside. Give us chance. You are not our problem. But if you insist, no wala, we'll pass through you.
The mother of all protests actually happened. Yesterday, hundreds of thousands of people nationwide poured onto the streets of Kenya to protest against the Ruto government. But this was no normal protest. In preparation, police sealed off government buildings with barbed wire, they blocked off access roads to prevent them from being overrun, and the government ordered the ban of all television and radio stations from covering the demonstrations. They even reportedly started blocking apps like Telegram. Bro, my editor, who lives in Kenya, told me that he had to upload yesterday's video using his 4G because his Wi-Fi stopped working. And because this is a largely Gen Z-led movement, the things photos we saw yesterday were wild. One guy wrote a sign reading, "Dear Iran, just one missile in our state house please." Another guy brought his dog so that he could protest too. They used slingshots, and there's even a picture going viral of a girl using a pole vault to go over the barbed wire. And what makes this protest so unique is that it was largely organized on social media using hashtags, and it had no backing amongst the main parties or trade unions. But here's the craziest part. The day before the protest, a coalition of foreign embassies issued a joint statement saying that they are concerned about the government's use of hired goons who are paid to infiltrate and disrupt peaceful protests so that the police have a justification to use force and shut things down. And yesterday, not only did the police use tear gas, water cannons, and batons, but also live ammunition. Amnesty Kenya reports that 16 people were killed, 400 injured, and 8 suffered gunshot wounds. Even CNN news reporters were on the scene wearing bulletproof vests and helmets, saying,
"That's why we wear this. We wear the flak jacket because we have seen Kenyan security forces shooting unarmed, peaceful protesters."
And the people part of this Gen Z-led movement are saying these aren't just protests, it's a revolution.
From now on, no Nigerians should speak when Kenyans are speaking. No Nigerian should ever challenge Kenyans when it comes to anything, because we are not mates in anything. What happened in Kenya yesterday, what happened 1 year ago from yesterday, is something that will be in history for a long time, because when it comes to guts, when it comes to facing what they are facing, please don't ever compare yourself to Kenyans. The only thing Nigerians are good at is making mouth online. Yes, we are very good at that. When it comes to country debates, Nigerians will always carry first. We are the ambassadors of bad mouth, but we don't have the audacity, we don't have the guts to face our leaders the way these Kenyan youths did. So yesterday, they were celebrating their 1-year anniversary of the protest they did last year that was massive. Just a few weeks after their protest, Nigerians copied and did their own, and it made an impact. When it came to police brutality, it really made an impact. Kenyans have the guts. Just yesterday, they came out for 1-year anniversary. Ruto must go. 16 people died. Like, these people are brutal to the core. They want what they want, and they mean business. Nigerians left the group.
I am officially announcing Kenyans as the boss of Africa. Yes, Kenyans are the kings of Africa. I salute everybody from Kenya. I salute you all. You people, you people are the king. We need to all pack out of this continent and allow this continent for Kenyans to be there alone and fix it. And when they are done fixing it, we come back. Because it seems like all of us as Africans now, we are scared. We are scared, and Kenyans are not. Do you people see what happened in Kenya yesterday? We are talking about back-to-back protests in every city in Kenya, even if it's in smaller villages. Everywhere in Kenya was hot. Some of you people saw just the videos in Nairobi. No, that protestation didn't happen just in Nairobi. Everywhere, every state in Kenya, everybody came out. Gen Zs, even old men came out to protestation. That's the kind of things that we have to see in Africa, you know. You see our people standing up against the bad government. This our continent like this. If we leave it in the hands of these greedy idiots, they will spoil it. They are already spoiling it. Yeah, they are already spoiling it. Look at Burkina Faso. Look at how they are growing, because now they have a young man who is willing to die for his country. Look at how they are starting to grow. But all of our governments now, all of them, most of them, they are just there for the money. Just there to enjoy the money. They are not. They don't even care. I don't know if we even have one person in the government who is willing to even stand up for the unjust. Honestly, Kenya people, I salute you guys. Honestly, Kenya. One love to my people for Kenya. One love. The only Africa country that I've ever seen did what Kenya did now is South Africa. It's South Africa. South Africa people, they fought their own for 50 years before they were able to gain their freedom. They fought their own for 50 years. One man alone, Nelson Mandela, went to prison for about 30 years just because he was fighting for the people. This is what we love to see in Africa. This is what we love to see. And now Kenyans have started. It has been like this for 2 years. And I heard another protestation is coming again. Kenyans, they said they are going to protestation till the day Ruto decides to either fix the country or step down for another person to come up and try and see if the person will fix the country. And if the person who comes up again doesn't do what Kenyans are expecting him to do, he also will step down. My one love to my people in Kenya. One love. I salute you guys. One love.
Yo, my cousins from Kenya. How are you guys? Yesterday, the world was watching you. And from the videos that were circulating, you people, it's reiterating after reiterating. Kenyans. You decided now you will demolish, you will descend, rain on your police, right? After demolishing Tanzanians, now you want to put your police in their place. Anange, what Kenyans cannot do, I don't know. I think you people, you are akumatized. Anange, you're so much. The rage is too much. My road. Kenyans.
Word of the day is one time, my dog. Ruto. Substitute, boys in. I'm tired, my dog. And now we're tired, boys in.
Hello, my fellow Nigerians. Una see wetin dey happen for Kenya, abi una no dey see? Una dey see am? Dey kpai just one person, a teacher wey dem kidnap for im house, wey police go kidnap because say he talk rude to police online. Dem carry am, beat am, kpai am. People dey street dey protest for one person. The second day, they come kpai another person wey dey sell mask, wey no even join the protest at all, wey just dey sell mask. Police kpai am at a close range. People for Kenya, everybody dey on the street dey protest. They no even mind if they wan die or live. And so all these people don dey pay people wey dey work for obituary, wey dey do obituary, say if dem kpai you, make dem use this picture for their obituary. People wey dey work for mortuary say if dem die, you make dem take payment for where they go keep them. Say dem no mind if dem die or not. That is just 2 person wey dem kpai for Kenya. Dem kpai 200 people for Nigeria. Nobody dey protest, nobody dey talk. Everybody just dey do like say no, e no concern them. More dey pray make God dey protect us, make Nigeria no happen to us. But you see this country, Nigeria, e no feel better for that country, because the betterness is going to start from me and you, and none of us is talking. All of us, we just dey look, we dey throw away eye, we dey look, we dey forget.
The only African country that I've ever seen its people stand up against their government, just like the way Kenya did right now, is South Africa. South Africa. These are the only people. There's no other African country again with African people that have stood up for their government, just like the way South Africans and Kenyans have done. I think we need to allow this continent for these 2 countries to fix. Yes, we need to, especially Kenyans. Imagine people acting like military officers without having military training. Those are Kenyans I'm talking about. If you look at the protestation yesterday, Kenyans knew when to duck, they knew when to stand. They were organized, so organized yesterday in their protest. They know the particular places to hit. That's why I say, imagine people acting like military officers without going through military training. Imagine if they were given training. Or imagine if Kenyans were living in a country where every civilian is supposed to serve 2 years in the military. The government would have been down. They would have been down. Because Kenya people, I salute you guys. I salute you guys. One love to all my Kenyans. I will never fight you people again in this ride. I have seen now that you people are very, very strong. One love to my Kenya people.
The ongoing protest in Kenya, guys, it got to a point. It got to a point where police beg people. Now they negotiate with people like, okay, guys, everybody come, guys. Okay, at this time, let's wait. Let's go for break. Let's go for them, man. Shit. So the policemen were like, let's go for break. Let's go for lunch and come back. Let's go for halftime, like in football. When you play first half, you go and rest. You come back for second half. So that's what they play. Guys, fear Kenya, fear Kenyans. And even when they left for lunch, they still come back. Everybody resumed to their duty. The protesters resumed to their protesting state, while the uniform men resumes to their own post. If you don't fear Kenya, if you don't fear Kenya, you cannot fear women. You know, we always say, we usually say fear women, fear women. People to be fair, people are supposed to be scared of Kenya. Every morning you wake up, fear Kenya. Every night before you sleep, fear Kenya. Everywhere you go, fear Kenya. Because now let me tell you something about Kenya. These guys are nice people. Nice people when not provoked, because they are easily provoked. Like, they are easily provoked. So when not provoked, these guys are nice people, they are good people. But once you provoke them, guys, it's over. Once it's over, they don't hear your explanation. They don't listen to your explanation. Once you provoke them, fear Kenyans, guys. But please, everybody stay safe out there. Please, I'm begging you, stay safe. Stay safe. Yesterday I had about 7 people died or something. I don't know if it's true or so, or maybe I don't know. But whatever it is, guys, stay safe, please. I love you. One time.
Unajua Kenya wameichoka sana nchi yao. Sasa wanamtafuta mnunuzi ainunue Kenya afu anamuongeza nchi ya Tanzania bure. Kenya mnatuchukuliaje sisi? Mnatuona kama mapimbi au ni aje? Hilo swala tutalizungumza baadaye, acheni mambo ya kiduanzi Kenya. Sasa ukitaka kujua wameichoka nchi yao, Irani na Israeli sasa hivi wanapigana baba. Sasa wanaiomba Irani ipige kombola moja tu pale Kenya. Watu wamechoka nchi yao. Kwenye maandamano wamempata rais mpya. Wamepata wapi sijui Biblia wanangu. Wamempa Biblia mwanetu awe ndo rais yetu anamuapisha. Kenya kiboko.
Pisha. Ndio tunawapisha. Haya, shikilia hapa. Rudia nyuma yangu. Mimi. Jina lako mimi. Jina lako hapo. Yes. Naapa ya kwamba kutoka leo tarehe 10/25 kutoka tarehe 2010 Kasongo ameenda. Alafu mimi jina lako. Yes. Nachukua mamlaka. Ukiwa rais. Yes.
Massive protests going on in Kenya as I'm talking to you. Massive protests. I've not seen this type of protest. This is a total revolution. Now, the Kenyan citizens are asking their president, President Ruto, to step down, that he's a traitor. They don't want him again. I have not seen this type of protest. Media has been shut down. TV stations has been shut down. Schools and hospitals, nothing is working. 16 people has been recorded dead, while 400 people are injured. Like, if you see crowd protesting for their president to step down, I have not seen this type of protest before. This is very serious. At the end of the day, is this not what we need in this country called Nigeria? God, when? Is this not what we need in this country? Because the revolution that is going on in Kenya right now, and according to reports, these 16 people that were killed, most of them were killed by the police. As a matter of fact, Ruto, their president, is calling them dangerous criminals. Like, this is really serious. Hospitals are filled up. A lot of people are injured. And it's really, really very serious. Is this not what we need in this country called Nigeria?
Whatever the day is, Ruto is probably somewhere wondering to himself, they say I must leave. But if I leave, who's going to lead the country? I am here to answer you, my dog. Anyone but you, poison. You are just the one that you don't want, my dog. We will accept and take any other person but you, poison. Even me at this point, I might just run for president, my dog. We are tired, poison. My dog, we are tired. Yo.
This life, no balance. So many of you has been coming to my DM to ask me, Doctor, why have you not made a video about Kenya? Doctor, why have you not made a video about Kenya? What is trending in Kenya? The reason why I have not done a video about Kenya is because right now Kenyans are going through a lot. For the past week, Kenyans has been protesting. Kenyans has been protesting against bad government, against police brutality, and as I'm talking to you now, a lot of people has been unalived. A lot of people has been unalived during the protest. One thing I love about Kenyans is that they are relentless. Whatever they want to achieve, they will achieve. Whatever Kenyans want, they must get. That is one thing you must know about Kenyans. And guess what? I don't know what is wrong with all these some politicians, some African politicians. Do you know that as Kenyans are protesting, we also have some protesters that are protesting against the protesters? Hey! I don't know if you understand that statement. There are some protesters protesting against people that is protesting against bad government and police brutality in Kenya. Nobody know how they organize themselves, but these are protesters protesting against protesters. Where are we even heading to in Africa? Can't we work together to achieve a goal? Why are protesters protesting against protesters?
Not be juju be that.
Ladies and gentlemen, there is nothing new under the sun. The reason why I have not made a video about Kenya is this. Kenyans are protesting. Kenyans are going through a lot. Please pray for Kenya. Because as I'm talking to you now, this is not a joke. A lot of people has been unalived. A lot of people has lost their life in Kenya. Pray for Kenya. When you are praying for Kenya, also add Nigeria. Those ones, their own is worse. I pray that one day, and I believe one day, Africa will be great again.
Unfortunately, over 100 Kenyans have been brutally killed by police officers while exercising their constitutional right to picket and protest peacefully and unarmed, and over 500 Kenyans have been injured throughout the whole revolution. Kenyans continue to fight for their rights. They don't want to give up because they don't want to suffer in silence. And as Kenyans usually say, Kenya ni home, meaning Kenya is our home and we don't want to leave Kenya to go look for greener pastures. We actually want to rectify the issues in our country so that it works for everyone and so that people can actually stay in their homeland and enjoy this place peacefully and to just prosper.